The Minutemen have doubled up Holy Trinity. Shot and a goal. That's a big one by Dylan Gibson. And Gibson picks up some momentum for Holy Trinity. That's a big goal. Back to Gibson. Gibson grips it, rips it, scores. And just like that, it's a 2-goal game on the hat trick by Gibson. Moore, goal! Guillermo Moore waited until 2 minutes and 3 seconds to play, and the Tigers have closed it to within a goal. Back to Dylan Gibson. Gibson fires, goal! And we're tied at 8 with the $1:23 to go. Dylan Gibson all alone underneath Sarnes and Cole. Justin Cole, huge. Guillermo Moore, who's worked some magic late. Moore in front, shot, and a goal! And Holy Trinity is your 2021 Class 1A District 7 champions, Guillermo Moore.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the beautiful campus of Holy Trinity High School right here on the Brevard Sports Network, where tonight we have a clash at the Class 1A District 7 Championship between the Holy Trinity Tigers and the Cocoa Beach Minutemen, a rematch of last year's district championship, of which you saw the final 4 goals. Holy Trinity came back. We're down 4 goals in the final 5 minutes and come out to win that one in overtime. Guillermo Mars with the amazing shot in overtime to seal it for the Holy Trinity Tigers and win their first district championship last year. Jackson, I've been waiting for this one.
Oh yeah, me too. This is exactly what you want in a district championship. 2 teams who have a history with each other. As you mentioned last year, it was an incredible game down to the wire in overtime. They've also met once this year, and Cocoa Beach, in a way, has nothing to lose in this one. You go out here, they got to go out here. You want to beat this team. You want to get revenge for last year. But either way, tonight we are going to have a Brevard County team lock their name into the state tournament either way, and we will have a Brevard County district champion, whether it's Holy Trinity or Cocoa Beach. So it's just a great night, beautiful night for some lacrosse, and it's going to be a great one on tap. The battle between the top 2 teams in the county, arguably, between Holy Trinity and Cocoa Beach.
All right, thank you to Lee Rogenberg of Florida Lacrosse News. Holy Trinity, either way, Holy Trinity's likely in the playoffs either way. Cocoa Beach win will get them likely a number 3 seed. St. Ed's, Benjamin, and Montverde are all in no matter what. Jensen Beach likely in. Lake Highland Prep, Bishop Moore, and Cocoa Beach all vying for 2 spots. But Cocoa Beach likely needs a win to get in. A very tight ranking for the number 7 and 8 seed. And the first out, but Cocoa Beach trails by a couple of slots.
That's Cocoa Beach has a lot more at stake than Holy Trinity right now. Holy Trinity, you're pretty much going either way, but it does matter winning this game because you want a good seed. You want that top 4 seed locked up. If you win the district championship, you're the 1 through the 4 seed. If you're an at-large bid, you're 5 through 8, which would put Holy Trinity against a top 4 seed if they were to lose, no matter where they are. Cocoa Beach really needs to win here or put on an absolute show. But most likely you're aiming, obviously you're always aiming to win, but now it's mostly like, hey, it's go time. It's win or go home is the mentality most likely for Cocoa Beach tonight. And that, is a realistic mentality. These teams, their history, in all their meetings, Holy Trinity is 5-0 all time against Cocoa Beach. But for a record to be so lopsided. This is probably the closest of a battle that you're going to get. Although Cocoa Beach has never beat them, every time they go out there, they have as good of a chance as anyone to dethrone the Tigers.
These two teams met earlier this year, back in March. Holy Trinity came away with a 12-4 victory, but that's just a regular season matchup. There's something to be said for when you get to face a team a second time in playoffs and right here for a championship. I mean, guys, get your popcorn. Make sure you got your drink because you're not going to want to miss a second of this action. Caleb Brown and Jackson Robb going to bring it all to you right here on the Brevard Sports Network. I'd like to thank Alan tuning in all the way from Atlanta. He'll be bringing you Beachway volleyball action all night or all weekend long from the Big South tournament up in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah, that'll definitely be great. Also, if you have the time to tune in, catch some great volleyball, the best in the South at Beachway Volleyball, and they're going to fight for that spot in the Big South tournament up in Georgia.
Matter of fact, let's go ahead and give them that start here. Our first sponsor for the night is going to be Beachway Volleyball. Coach Michelle Rycroft does an amazing job with Beachway Volleyball Club.
In goal tonight for each team, for Cocoa Beach, you got number 25, Jacob Peck, and for Holy Trinity, number 10, Justin Cole. We meet at midfield, and here we go. Getting set, face-off, whistle, and we are underway in the 1A District 7 championship game here from Holy Trinity. Holy Trinity wins the face-off. That's Jackson Bean going on offense. Some press defense by Cocoa Beach, keeping them on the ropes. Quick note, if you see on the field, obviously this is turf, so it looks like a football field. The out-of-bounds line is outside of the big white line, so it's not the same out-of-bounds line as football would be, so just a quick note there. So they can play a little bit farther out. But again, here we go. Not Cocoa Beach. Holy Trinity starts on offense. Cocoa Beach on defense. That pass a little high. And now way back near the end line. And good pressure by Cocoa Beach forces Holy Trinity out of bounds early. Quick mistake. We'll switch possession. Now Cocoa Beach with the ball. So the goalie going to try and clear it for the Minutemen. Now back to the goalie. Peck again going to try and reset with the clear. Zarnes. Tyler Zarnes. He slips on his knees, trying to get it up to wide Almonte. Ball down. No flags on the field on that one, and Cocoa Beach will hold on in possession. They're lucky on that one. Holy Trinity nearly scooped that one up back on offense. So back and forth game already, not points-wise, but just for possession. Both teams giving it all they got for the ball. 3-on-1 here. Liam Pattison. Ball down, scooped up, or ball still down, and we got whistles. And actually, we have a yellow on Holy Trinity. So, I believe. So, it looks like that'll put the Minutemen man up. Josh Romine in the box for the Tigers, and that's big early. A massive opportunity here for Cocoa Beach. Man up within the first 2 minutes. So, here come the Minutemen. Michael Hawkins with it. So Hawkins going to drive down here, pass back up top to Pattison. Pattison, ball on the ground. Immediate pressure by Holy Trinity. Pattison getting kept outside. That's one thing when you're a man down on defense. You want to crash that inside. You don't want to let them get a shot because it's going to be easier for them to get inside in general because they have one less defender. So you're going to play mostly towards the inside. Run what's called a box-and-one defense. Meaning you got 4 guys in a box, and then you have one guy sometimes covering the ball, sometimes just covering a specific superstar player, possibly on the other team. Great job by Holy Trinity, keeping Cocoa Beach pressured. Oh, ball down. Great check there. Great stick check by Dex Phillips. Scooped right back up by Cocoa Beach. Great pressure by Phillips. And that ball's down. Great defense by Phillips. And now Holy Trinity on offense. That's hard to do. Make a stop like that while you're a man down. Phillips just with a slew of great checks, and now they're all even. So great job while man down on defense for Holy Trinity, especially again by Dex Phillips. using the stick there. So now Holy Trinity back on offense. Their first possession. Couldn't get a shot off. One of the passes went out of bounds. So good pressure now by Cocoa Beach. They're also not going to let Holy Trinity inside. That would definitely be a mistake by any team who lets the Tigers or the Minutemen get close to the goal. So you're definitely going to see these defenses trying to keep the Tigers on the outside. Dylan Gibson with it. Pass inside, wide open shot, saved by Peck. What a save from point-blank range. Mick McCarthy with the shot, and that pass by the goalie, clear, doesn't get. Back down to McCarthy, and McCarthy pump fakes, won't take the shot this time. Still got to give credit to Jacob Peck. I mean, that is point-blank range. Puts his body in front of the ball, makes the save for Cocoa Beach. So now here comes Holy Trinity. The Tigers stay on offense, luckily, as they broke up the clear. Great riding by the Tigers. So they stay on offense. And, the longer these possessions can get for either of these teams, you tire out the defense, get those opportunities to set up. Obviously there, the cutter was left open, so Cocoa Beach going to definitely try and use some cutters towards the goal and try and find a gap in the defense. So good ball movement here by Holy Trinity, not keeping the ball really in one place for longer than they have to. Gibson will step back, dodge back inside. Gibson going to cut in. Facing a double team. Gibson, what a shot! And Holy Trinity strikes first. Dylan Gibson with a low shot, somehow sneaking it in the bottom left corner. And the Tigers strike first in this district championship game. For Gibson, that is his 42nd goal of the season. And again, the Holy Trinity Tigers get on the board first. What a shot by Gibson. I don't know how. He snuck it in that bottom left corner between Peck and the pipe. That was impressive. And now face-off is going to go still on the ground. Scooped up again by Holy Trinity. Holy Trinity definitely wanting to build some momentum here early. Striking first, and now trying to most likely try and strike again here, maybe in quick succession.
An important note here, the first time these two teams played earlier this season, Holy Trinity jumped out to an 8-0 lead very early in the game, and unfortunately Cocoa Beach could not strike back, so it's going to be interesting to see how Cocoa Beach reacts.
Because then from that point on, they both scored 4 goals, so it's 4-4 from that point on. So once Cocoa Beach can get a rhythm, they can run with this team. But Holy Trinity is definitely notorious for getting out to quick early leads. Holy Trinity outscores opponents so far this district tournament 34-0. Quadruple coverage. Still fighting with the ball is Julian Warden. And we got a whistle. And Cocoa Beach ball. And there's a flag. Holy Trinity. I'm guessing they didn't like that call, and now I think a foul due to the talking from Julian Warden. Talking to the ref, he'll get you with that one. I believe the initial foul might have been a crease violation. I don't know. I mean, it was towards the back of the crease, so might have been. But now Cocoa Beach back on man up. First time they couldn't capitalize, the Holy Trinity defense actually got a steal. So now Cocoa Beach trailing by 1. Good chance here. Getting gifted to them by being man up on offense. Great pressure by Holy Trinity, though. They're not letting. That is Hudson Sanger on defense on Pattison. Now they kick it down to Michael Jacob Pagliarini. Now moving around, that's good move inside. Shot saved by off the foot of Justin Cole. The shot, I believe, by Tyler Zarnes. Ball still down. Holy Trinity trying to secure it. They got to keep it in. That one goes out of bounds. Cocoa Beach ball. So Cocoa Beach stays on offense. I believe they might be all even now. Yeah, I believe they're all even. So no more man up for Cocoa Beach, but
And that's something to take note of. 2 quick man-up opportunities for Cocoa Beach to start the game, and both of them thwarted by this Holy Trinity defense.
Yeah, that was definitely more of like a win, in a way, a win by the Holy Trinity defense more than a loss by Cocoa Beach. Pass inside. That's saved by the deep hole, I believe, by Dex Phillips. I think he put his stick in front of the goal. It is still Cocoa Beach ball, though. But as I mentioned, it seems like it was more of a win for Holy Trinity than like a loss. Like Cocoa Beach missed an opportunity. It was more Holy Trinity just stepped up on defense when they were down. Actually, I believe it's going to be Holy Trinity ball here. The Holy Trinity needs to clear this one. Cole clears it up, ball up in the air. That one will go out of bounds, and just like that, right back to Cocoa Beach. So Cocoa Beach getting many opportunities in a row here, and that's great for a team because, the more opportunities you get, the more likely you are to put one in the net. Good defense immediately, but getting over midfield, that's Michael Hawkins. Coming in this game, the records, Holy Trinity is 15-1 on the year. Cocoa Beach 14-2, so a 1-game difference. That 1 game is Holy Trinity's win, and a yard sale on defense, and now running the other way. Here comes Holy Trinity. Got to find someone open, up ahead. Finds Romine. Josh Romine. Bodies falling everywhere. Ball down, or ball inside. Oh my goodness! What a goal by Mick McCarthy. Reaching around inside for the goal. Assist by Josh Romine. That's McCarthy's 22nd goal of the year. But a beautiful goal. Parallel with the goal, he wraps his stick around and tosses it in past Peck, and it's a 2-0 lead for the Tigers.
Great job there. Holy Trinity has come out like a team on a mission.
Well, beyond that, even when Cocoa Beach really gives them little opportunity to make something out of these situations, they're still putting these goals in. First goal was immaculate too, somehow flinging that shot in the bottom left corner. That one a wraparound goal. And now 2-0 lead for Holy Trinity. I mean, Cocoa Beach has been in this game the whole time. They haven't really made that many mistakes in a sense. Holy Trinity has just taken full advantage of every opportunity they've gotten on offense. Cocoa Beach has pretty much had, near or more time of possession on offense so far.
4 minutes left here in the first quarter of this Class 1A District 7 championship game.
With the ball right now for Holy Trinity, that's Dylan Gibson. Gibson going to cut inside. Pass back up top to Pagliarini. Back to Warden. Julian Warden.
Juju. Back to Pags.
Turner. Down to Turner, back up top to Pagliarini. It's good ball movement now, trying to get something set up. Now Pagliarini going to try and dodge it. Open! Saved by Peck. I think the shot was by Pagliarini. Now they're going to try and clear to Sarnas. Double teaming now. Holy Trinity going to try to ride Sarnas out of bounds. Good D. And he stays in. Great job by Sarnas. Good footwork. So now Cocoa Beach back on offense. Sarnas with it once again for the Minutemen. Pass it down low to Landon Almonte. Almonte going to cut inside. Turn around, and he goes down. Scooped up by Cole, and now here comes a clear by Holy Trinity.
Nice play there by Jack Holmes.
Ooh, good juke there. Good dodges by Warden. Warden going to step back now. So now Holy Trinity will get set up on offense.
You can hear Coach from across the way yelling, "Yellow, yellow, slow down. Let's slow down and get something set up and run our offense."
There's that, and you want to get your subs in. Normally when you switch, you want to get, maybe if you have a long stick midi, and you want to get your team set on your offense. Fast breaks are great, but if there's any chance that it doesn't set up and then you get stuck with a long stick on offense, good cut inside. Shot long by McCarthy, and he did jump into the crease, which definitely seemed like. So now Cocoa Beach ball. They're going to try and fling it upfield. Dangerous pass is hauled in by Liam Pattison. Pattison going to take it now. Cocoa Beach definitely isn't going into yellow. they're moving fast, but Holy Trinity pressing a little bit harder.
That's Almonte given chase by Sanger.
Kicks all the way back up to Hawkins. And now they slow it down. Get set under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. A 2-0 Holy Trinity lead. Hawkins. Pass inside, straight to the defender. Jack Combs with the steal.
Ball stolen by Combs.
Now a fast break.
Julian Ward.
Up ahead, Warden. Pump fake, shot. Doesn't get towards the goal. And that'll be scooped up
Nice save
by
Dave
Peck. Fast break, clear. Setting up for Cocoa Beach. And we got whistles and a timeout on the field. That's I believe a Cocoa Beach timeout. 1:23 to go in the first quarter. 2-0 lead for the Holy Trinity Tigers in the 1A District 7 championship game.
Hey everybody, it's me, Urban. OMG Hibachi Grill. Oh my goodness. You need to follow this truck. You need to run, crawl, and get an airplane, go by train. It don't matter how you follow us and how you get there. If you got an appetite and you ready to eat, OMG Hibachi Grill can't be beat. Oh my goodness. Follow us, Facebook, Instagram. See you there.
Hi, this is Michelle Rycroft with Beach Wave Volleyball Club, and you're watching Brevard Sports Network.
Well, welcome back to Holy Trinity High School. 2 minutes to go here, or a minute 20 to go in the first quarter of the 1A District 7 championship game between Cocoa Beach and Holy Trinity. Thus far, pretty balanced most of the game besides the 2 goals that Holy Trinity has put in the net on 2 fantastic shots. And now timeout by Cocoa Beach. They will come back out on offense, trying to get a goal in before the end of the first quarter, most likely. Again, minute 23 to go in the first quarter. Fast-moving first quarter for sure, as these teams, again, have been pretty even. You know, some good offense by both sides, good defense. It's just Holy Trinity has made every shot count, and they lead 2-0. So here comes Cocoa Beach on offense. Good check, staying on their feet. Ball down, out of bounds. Good defense by Holy Trinity, putting the pressure on Gareth Bennett. And now offensive possession moves to Holy Trinity. That's the goalie with it. Justin Cole passes out now to Brunger. Layden Brunger back to Cole, back to Brunger. Brunger back to Cole. He's playing catch monkey in the middle. And now moving it forward, up ahead. Man open is Pagliarini. Up ahead. Pass across. Pump fake high. Shoots low. Saved by Peck. I believe the shot was by McCarthy, who already has 1 goal today. But now offense possession switches back to Cocoa Beach. Landon Almonte with the ball here. He'll slow it down. Let his offense get up the field. Almonte here. Only 30 seconds to go in the first quarter, though, so they do have to have some tempo here. If they want to try and get a goal before the end of the first quarter, you definitely want to, because then it goes to a face-off at the end of the quarter. So you don't keep possession. Cut inside, pump fake. Under 20 seconds. Ball down. Got to move a little bit quicker here. Pass back up top to Demeter. Under 10 seconds. Cut inside. Good move. Shot just missed by Michael Hawkins. 1.2 seconds left in the first quarter. But it is Cocoa Beach ball, so they're going to have to.
The officials are adding 6 seconds. They want the clock at 6 seconds.
That's a.
6.
That is big. 6 seconds now left. Cocoa Beach with an opportunity. Pass up, knocked down by Holy Trinity. And at the end of the first quarter, the Tigers lead the Minutemen 2-0. It was a tight first quarter, but Holy Trinity jumps out to a 2-0 lead. Now 3 quarters left in this one in the 1A District 7 championship game.
All right, we'd like to remind everyone that the rights to this Class 1A District 7 championship game have been granted to the Brevard Sports Network through the Florida High School Athletic Association. Any retransmission, rebroadcast without the express written consent of the Brevard Sports Network and the Florida High School Athletic Association is strictly prohibited. We also like to thank the FHSAA and all their corporate partners. You have Gatorade Thirst Quencher, Max Preps, the official official scores and statistics of the FHSAA. Also like to thank Main Event Lighting, the official photography company of the FHSAA. Like to thank the NFHS Network, the official online streaming partner of the FHSAA. Like to thank Spectrum Sports, the official television partner of the FHSAA.
As I mentioned, a tightly contested first quarter. Holy Trinity leading 2-0 here, and both teams have had a lot of opportunities to score, but also a lot of great defensive plays. Holy Trinity putting on a lot of pressure. Cocoa Beach also been pressuring Holy Trinity. Holy Trinity's their shots have been great, but there are many possessions that Cocoa Beach didn't allow a shot to go on goal. And that's got to be the key right now for Cocoa Beach, and just the first half, first early game. As we mentioned earlier, in their meeting this year, Holy Trinity jumped out to an 8-0 lead, which then Cocoa Beach played them very tight, 4-4 after that. But if you're going to go down 8-0, it seems like at that point it's just too far gone. And here 2-0, 2 goals in Lacrosse can be erased. As we saw in last year's state championship game, that was 4 goals can be erased very fast. So 2 goals is nothing. So Cocoa Beach got to run with them for the first half, I think. And then in the second half, just turn it up to 110 and then give it all you got.
Like to thank the next sponsor for this time of play, OMG Hibachi Grill. I promise you, when you have some of that delicious food from OMG Hibachi Grill, it is called OMG because it will leave you saying, oh my goodness.
So the refs threw a flag during the timeout. It seems like they're discussing right now. Looks like it's I think
it's on.
It's on Cocoa Beach. So
Yep.
Cocoa Beach has Tyler Zarnes in the box. So man up to start for Holy Trinity, which also negates a face-off. So Holy Trinity starts with possession and man up.
That's big.
That is major. But it's big, but it becomes, or it kind of loses some of its, it's only as major as if Holy Trinity can capitalize on this big opportunity. They're going to move the ball around early, try and set something up. Because Cocoa Beach's defense is going to be missing a man. So passing back now. Trying to get a cutter. Kicks back to Warden. Warden going to hold it here. I don't know what the penalty was, so I don't know how long he'll be in the box. Shot goes long. That is one thing. When you're man up, your goal is pretty much just take just as many shots as you can because, there's no harm in trying. They don't have enough resources on defense to have someone back there to get possession back. So Holy Trinity is just like free throws. You're just shooting it, and, unless it's saved by the goalie, there's a shot and a goal for Dylan Gibson. And Holy Trinity takes advantage on being man up. Gibson with his second goal of the day and his 43rd goal on the season. And just like that, the Tigers take a 3-0 lead.
Great job there by Gibson. Great job by Holy Trinity working the ball around, finding the open shot. That's some things you see teams do a lot. Sometimes when they get a man up, they try to keep rushing and just trying to put as many shots. There they took time, found a quality shot, quality goal. Great job there by Holy Trinity.
And the faceoff is won by Cocoa Beach, and the penalty is non-releasable, or it's locked. Ball down. It's locked, so Holy Trinity still man up. So their opportunity isn't over yet. Pass up ahead, one-handed catch. Christopher Moore up ahead. It'd be great for Holy Trinity if they could capitalize and grab another goal here. Pass back up top to Warden. So, yeah, the penalty for Cocoa Beach is locked in the box, meaning if there's a goal, which there was, Sarnas is not released.
But it looks like we're back at full strength. There's no one in the sin bin, as Alan calls it.
No, I believe Cocoa Beach is still man down. They only have 5 on defense. You normally want to have 6. That pass goes, or the shot goes out, so Holy Trinity ball. Yeah, Sarna's still in the box.
Okay. See, he left the box, so it confused me.
Yeah, he's switching 6, I guess. Pass out to Romine. Romine back up top. Again, I don't know how long the penalty is. The fact that he switched sticks means he's probably most likely about to come back out. Holy Trinity wants to probably put a few more shots on. Wind up shot. That one slips out, scooped up by Dylan Gibson. Pass back up top. Shot saved by Peck. Pagliarini. Shot is saved by Peck and scooped back up on the clear by Holy Trinity. Holy Trinity starting to gain some momentum. Now we got a loose ball. Ball down, still down. Comes up with Holy Trinity. Pass up ahead, wide open, uncovered. And what a steal out of the air by Almonte. That could have been bad. And ball still rolling down all the way down to the other, all the way to the other goal. Great move there. By Hudson Sanger making a man miss. Now Holy Trinity will slow it down. They are all leaving now. So Holy Trinity going to go into yellow, take their time. Under 9 minutes to go in the first half. Holy Trinity leads Cocoa Beach 3-0. Holy Trinity taking their time. No pressure on them. No reason to try anything here. Just going to step back. Gibson with the ball right now. Takes all the way back to the 40-yard line. Cocoa Beach not putting any pressure. You don't really want to follow someone that far back. The restraining box is, as I was told, is at the 30-yard line. So he's outside the box. No reason to follow him that far out. Gibson going to make a dodge inside. Try and go down the alley. Going to roll back here. Gibson kicks to Romine. Romine shot. Goal! Holy Trinity. Josh Romine shoots it low, sneaks it in past Peck. And just like that, it's 4-0 for Holy Trinity. That was the one thing I said. Cocoa Beach cannot get behind early, and they've kind of come out a little bit slower to start the second quarter than they did the first. Holy Trinity controlling the second quarter thus far. 2 goals in the first 4 minutes. So 4-0, the lead for the Tigers in this district championship game. If you're Cocoa Beach, you want to first win this faceoff and then turn a possession maybe into some points. Ball down, scooped up by the long pole for Holy Trinity. Ball still down. There's a flag. They'll get Holy Trinity. A lot of physical game going on right now. A second foul there. That might be 2 on Holy Trinity. Nope, 1 for each. So they're basically both man down, so they're all even in that sense, I believe. So for Holy Trinity in the box, it's Christopher Moore. For Cocoa Beach, it's Sarnas again. And
I believe both of those are going to come out to an illegal body check.
Yeah. I mean, it's not good to have penalties, but I mean they do kind of cancel out. So it's a 5-on-5 now on the offensive sides. So both man down. But if they're not the same time, then one team will have the opportunity to go man up at some point, unless, again, they are the same time penalty. In lacrosse, some penalties 30 seconds, 1 minute, minute and a half, 2 minutes. I think 2.5 is the highest time in the box that you'll have. Players still discussing with the refs. Always saying sports, I don't believe there's ever been a time where players argued with the ref and gotten his side.
No, Unless you're LeBron James now.
Not in high school lacrosse. So now Holy Trinity takes it back behind the goal. If these penalties are the same time length, Holy Trinity just might want to kind of run this one down, kind of get back full. Actually, Cocoa Beach is released. Nope, they are all even now, so they were the same time amount. So now they're all even still, but now with 6 players on offense, 6 players on defense rather than a 5-on-5. Dylan Gibson with it for Holy Trinity. Gibson.
I think that was the conversation prior to, but each team was trying to figure out, okay, how long is the penalty? Oh, it's only 30 seconds. Okay, well, we'll all just kind of sit here. And
Gibson taking it behind the goal now. Gibson stepping in, getting right on that crease. Kicks it back to the top. Wind up shot. Goal! A far outside goal from outside the circle by Julian Warden.
wow.
His 20th goal of the season. And Holy Trinity's opened their lead up 5-0. It is early in this one, but you definitely do not want to get down this much to any team, especially Holy Trinity, which is one that is not known to let up. And this was Cocoa Beach's downfall in their last meeting. As we said, Holy Trinity went up 8-0 at Cocoa Beach earlier this season. Now it's 5-0. Cocoa Beach desperately needs. They just need a little bit, something to sway the momentum. Because Holy Trinity is just rolling right now with no sign of stopping. When Holy Trinity's on fire, it's like a freight train, and there's nothing that's going to slow it down. But it doesn't even have to be a goal to sway possession. Just Cocoa Beach has got to set up a good possession, kind of get comfortable again. You don't want to get stressed out in the first half. This is a game that's still, definitely in reach. With 6:44 to go in the first half. This one's in reach for Cocoa Beach. They just cannot put them any farther out of it. Good face-off win by Cocoa Beach. Going to pass it up now to Sarnas. Sarnas, he'll step back. Going to run it basically in the yellow. Slow it down, get their team set up. You've done the first part you wanted. You win the face-off. Now, if you're the Minutemen, you really would love to put a shot in the net here. So moves, pass inside. Ball down. What a save by Cole.
Nice save there by Cole.
And that ball knocked out of bounds. Cocoa Beach ball still. Pass in. Inside shot. Saved again by Justin Cole. Inside there. And Cole saves it a third time. A hat trick of saves for Justin Cole. How in the world? Up ahead, wide open shot. Goal by Holy Trinity. What a possession for the Tigers. 3 straight saves. Takes it all the way down. And his second goal of the night for Mick McCarthy. And his 23rd on the season. Oh my goodness. Justin Cole, 3 straight saves. Fantastic fast break by Holy Trinity. And a goal. And the Tigers go up 6-0.
That beautiful connection pass and goal, sponsored by Connect Sports Consulting. That was phenomenal. Like you said, 3 saves down here at the end. Great job working the ball all the way downfield. Great ball movement, and just it's like clockwork for Holy Trinity right now.
I'm in awe of that goalie performance by Justin Cole. 3 straight saves, and it's not like it was within a few minutes. That was within a few seconds, as Cole kept his body in it the whole time, and then Holy Trinity's going to win the face-off. The momentum is flying. That pass goes straight to Wyatt Almonte. A steal for the Minutemen. Ball down. Great lift check there. We have a flag on the field. Ball down. Scooped up by McCarthy. And we got a whistle, so it was a foul on Holy Trinity. I have no idea what the foul was.
The only sign I understood of that was the cross tee, which I believe is locked in.
Yeah, I saw the penalty being like this, which I know most of my lacrosse penalties, but that one is unfamiliar to me. They have it on, I believe, on number 15, which was Jack Combs, who made a great lift check. In my opinion, I thought it was clean. Again, if I don't know the penalty, I can't make any sort of judgment on it. I saw a good lift check, got under his bottom hand, maybe made contact with the body. I don't know. Either way, man-up opportunity now for Cocoa Beach. A big opportunity to swing this momentum. Cocoa Beach pass inside, open, shot, goal, Cocoa Beach. Great execution there, and the goal by Michael Hawkins. And that's exactly what you need if you're Cocoa Beach. You get that man up, the momentum's rolling the other way, and you cut it right there. Hawkins, that is his 44th goal of the season. And a great one there, taking it. Yeah, taking advantage there immediately, wasting no time. And Cocoa Beach gets on the board here with 5:06 to go in the first half.
You know, and great job by Cocoa Beach again. You know, that was their third man-up opportunity, and that time they finally took advantage of it. Cocoa Beach.
Holy Trinity wins the face-off, tried to go quick on offense, but they'll slow it down, getting yellow. And now taking it up will be Julian Warden. He's got 1 goal today. So far, passed down to Josh Romine. Now the Romine family has lacrosse players all over the county. Josh playing for Holy Trinity. Joey plays for Satellite. Dodge inside, shot, goal! What a goal by Dylan Gibson, and Holy Trinity responds within seconds. Dylan Gibson with his third. He's got a hat trick tonight, and that's goal number 44 on the year. What a shot. Started low and pulled it up high to the top of the goal. And Holy Trinity says, yeah, the momentum's not done yet. We are going to keep rolling. 7-1 now the lead for the Tigers. That was a quick response. Winning the faceoff, running straight down and scoring. Not allowing any time for Cocoa Beach to get going. 4:27 to go in the first half. 7-1 the lead for the Tigers in this district championship game. Ball down. Fight for it. Scooped up by Cocoa Beach. So Cocoa Beach wins this faceoff. Eden Dybert passing it back to Wide Almonte. Up to Pattison. Pattison going to get pressured now. Liam Pattison.
There's Liam Pattison. Face-off was run by Aiden Daver.
Pattison, good job batting the ball down by Hudson Sanger. Cocoa Beach ball. Or no.
No, they're saying it's Holy Trinity ball.
Yeah, I mean, you'll see that sometimes.
That ball was deflected.
No, it is Cocoa Beach ball.
Trinity.
Pass inside. Sarnas, open. Cutter. His receiver went down. Now Holy Trinity ball.
The Holy Trinity faithful wanted the call there.
Or Cocoa Beach. McCarthy. Mick McCarthy trying to cut in here in one-on-one. Spin back out, looking for a pass. Pump fakes up top. Passes in line.
McCarthy finds Turner.
Back up top. Over to Romine. Josh Romine. Driving in. Romine. Low shot. And a goal. Holy Trinity goal for Josh Romine. That's Romine's 20th of the season. And that puts Holy Trinity up 8-1. The Holy Trinity picking up right back where they left off.
As a little Ozzy Osbourne's Crazy Train pumps over the PA system here, live from the beautiful campus of Holy Trinity High School.
What a great day for lacrosse district championship action. Also around Brevard County, we got some girls lacrosse district championship between Satellite and Edgewood in the girls. So lots of Brevard County action tonight. If anyone has updates on that game, would love to get those. So Holy Trinity wins the faceoff. That pass goes high, trying to chase it down, but that'll be Cocoa Beach ball. was looking for Jack Combs. So now take it in for Cocoa Beach will be Gareth Bennett. Bennett taking it in fast here. Passing way up to Pattison. Pattison driving. Got a flag down. And that one will be scooped up nearly by Holy Trinity. It'll actually be kicked out. It'll be Holy Trinity ball. But they get the penalty on Holy Trinity. So man up again for Cocoa Beach. They get the penalty on, I believe that's number 17, which would be Christopher Moore. Will go in the box for the Tigers. So man up for Cocoa Beach. It will be Holy Trinity ball, though, on a clear. So it would be great if they could get on offense for Holy Trinity, just slow the ball down and run your penalty timer out. So in a way, it's a good time for them to go man up or man down. Referee discussing with some Cocoa Beach players. So Holy Trinity will have the ball here. Holy Trinity on offense, and here they go. Dylan Gibson will take it up. He's got a hat trick tonight already. Pass to Warden. Down out back to McCarthy. As I said, they're probably just going to move the ball, keep it slow. Well, I'm trying to find out now who's man up. Shot, saved by Peck.
Shot by Pagliarini.
It looks like actually Holy Trinity might be man up. Steal on the clear. Warden spinning around. There's the flag. Shot on the ground. And there's the whistle. And now they just got all even. And now it looks like Cocoa Beach is going to have someone right back in the box.
That one's going to be a shot to the head of Warden.
Yep. And we got, I believe, a timeout on the field. 2:12 to go in the first half. Holy Trinity leads Cocoa Beach in the 1A District 7 championship game 8-1.
Welcome back to the Brevard Sports Network. Caleb Brown here and Jackson Robb here for the Class 1A District 7 championship game. And right now, Holy Trinity, you know, it almost looked as if Cocoa Beach was going to steal the momentum and start climbing their way back. And then when Cocoa Beach scored the goal, it's almost like another fire was lit right up under Holy Trinity. And they came back and have scored three more goals since, check that, 2 more goals. I promise I can count, people. I promise I can. 2 more goals since Cocoa Beach has scored their first.
So now Holy Trinity ball. Holy Trinity is man up right now and most likely looking to put in a goal while they're man up. I do have to say, regardless of what happens, Cocoa Beach is the first team in this district tournament. Shot, goal. We'll get back to that in a minute by Dylan Gibson, his 4th of the night and his 45th of the season. Dylan Gibson, 4th goal. Holy Trinity with their 9th. They lead 9-1, and now there's their 3rd goal of this run. And as I was saying, though, Cocoa Beach is the first team to score on Holy Trinity in this district tournament, regardless, as Holy Trinity's ripped through the first 2 teams, outscoring Edgewood and Rockledge 34-0. I guess we'll highlight now how they got here again. Holy Trinity defeated Rockledge in the first round, then Edgewood in the second. Cocoa Beach defeated Merritt Island in the first round. West Shore in the second. Face-off won by Holy Trinity. Pass inside, ball down. I'm going to get scooped up by Andrew Turner. Turner dodges back. Turner rolls back. Moving the ball. Trying to get it up top. Finds Julian Warden. Up to Timothy Kelly. Kelly will step back now, take his time. Minute 15 to go in the first half. Holy Trinity most likely just going to want to take the last shot of the half, just like you might see in basketball. Take all the time they need till, a lot less time is left. Minute may seem like a little time, but here it's going to feel like a lot. 1 minute to go in the first half. Holy Trinity leading 9-1. And now Gibson will make a dodge inside. Gibson's already got 4 goals. Pass down low to McCarthy. Cutter inside. Shot. Goal! Holy Trinity. Michael Jacob Paglarini gets it right under the crossbar. And Paglarini, their 3rd leading scorer. That is his 33rd goal of the season, 1st of the night. And Holy Trinity's got a 9-point lead here towards the end of the first half, 10-1. What a start by Holy Trinity, and they're continuing it. Definitely not a short run going on. This is a long run effort right now by Holy Trinity. Cocoa Beach right now, when they go into halftime, they definitely got to focus and see, what can they change to get the momentum in their favor here in the second half.
We do have an injured Minutemen down. Per Brevard Sports Network policy, we do not show injuries. We do not speculate. He did not drink a Dr. Pepper, and I didn't stay at a Holiday Inn last night, so trust us, we're not doctors by any stretch of the imagination.
I am also in 9th grade, so that's not possible.
Yeah, a freshman at Satellite High School. You played. How would you describe your first experience of playing lacrosse at the high school level?
Oh, it was fantastic. It's a great sport. Watching it or playing it, it's fantastic. And just playing a high school sport is an incredible experience. And I'm looking to play all 4 years I'm in high school for Satellite, and hopefully get more playing time and just go through the process. And yeah, it was a great first year, and I couldn't ask for a better group of guys, and hoping get ready for next year and then years to come.
I got introduced to the sport of lacrosse through the Rockledge Raiders program under the guidance of Doug Kublank and Coach Jordan Moss. And it is slowly, rapidly becoming one of my favorite sports to watch and even broadcast now.
Quick face-off win by Cocoa Beach. Ball down, scooped up, pass over, pass behind, scooped up by Holy Trinity. 35 seconds to go in the half. Clear now for the Tigers. Quick moving, non-stop tempo here. Pass up ahead, Dex Phipps. Phipps up ahead, finds his man, McCarthy. Rolls back 20 seconds now. And we got a whistle and a timeout taken by Holy Trinity. 19 and a half seconds to go in the first half. Holy Trinity leading 10-1. Looking here to get one more, trying to get one more goal possibly before the end of the first half.
And just back to more about this game of Holy Lacrosse. It's actually been labeled the fastest growing sport here in the state of Florida. And just to see the growth, it was awesome to sit here, even though the game didn't happen, to listen to a conversation between Alan Slaughter-Zinski and Lee Rogenberg of Florida Lacrosse News. it was just awesome to sit here and have them talking about the sport. And I'll say this to football. I know there are football players out there who are looking for something else to do in the off season because there's some they don't want to run track. And look, that is your perspective. Track coaches, don't come after me. All I'm saying is there is an alternative, and lacrosse is a really great sport to help you stay conditioned. Keep the hand-eye coordination going. Because guess what? If you're a DB and you can catch a ball in a stick, guess what? You can catch a football with those hand-eye coordination, footwork. There's a lot of up north in the Maryland area, the Maryland. You're talking Long Island, a lot of those northern states. Here it's football players will play lacrosse to stay in shape. Up there, lacrosse players will play football to stay in shape to get ready for lacrosse season.
Yeah, I mean, from a certain aspect, they're similar sports. I mean, it's I know we had a bunch of football players play for us this year at Satellite, and I know most of them fell in love with it. I mean, it's similar enough. I mean, it's a good mix. Lacrosse, it's kind of like in Florida. I kind of count it, not literally, but like field hockey. Shot off just barely for Dylan Gibson. Holy Trinity ball. But yeah, it's for Florida where we don't have hockey as an option due to it's Florida. It's hot. But I mean, there's just it's a great sport, a great kind of hybrid between a bunch of sports that creates a unique sport in lacrosse, and it's good to see it grow. Gibson trying to dodge inside again. Pass up top. Warden winds up. Shot. Saved by Peck. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Scooped up by Cocoa Beach. The heave won't go anywhere. And that is the end of the first half. Holy Trinity has jumped out to a solid 10-1 lead before halftime in the Class 1A District 7 championship game.
All right, folks, here coming up at halftime, absolutely nothing. Nada. We're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna get a drink of ourselves, and get ready to bring you second half of lacrosse action. See you back here in about 10 minutes, right here on the Brevard Sports Network.
And welcome back to Holy Trinity High School for the beginning of the second half here in the 1A District 7 championship game. Our halftime score, Holy Trinity leads Cocoa Beach 10-1. But those 9 goals are nothing as we have a whole half ahead, a fresh slate here at Cocoa Beach. Yeah, they just got to start getting on a roll here, and they could take off those goals quickly. For if you're Holy Trinity, just keep doing what you're doing. Honestly, you got a 9-point lead. If you keep it up, they should have. If they keep playing how they are, they shouldn't have any trouble finishing this one out. But if Cocoa Beach can get on a roll, I guess we'll see what happens. So a fresh 12 on the clock here in the third quarter. Again, a great night for Lacrosse as they get set at midfield for the face-off once again.
Aiden Diebert and Jackson Bean back to face off.
Ian Diebert for Cocoa Beach, Jackson Bean for Holy Trinity. Ball down, scooped up, face-off won by Holy Trinity.
One by Bean.
Jackson Bean taking it up. Bean will roll back. He'll take it all the way back. He'll run off the field. They'll switch ball now with Josh Romine. Romine, they're going to take their time if you're Holy Trinity. Ball up. That's Dylan, or that is Julian Warden. Passes back to Dylan Gibson. Gibson going to take it inside now. Gibson going to roll all the way back behind the goal. Holy Trinity, really no pressure, no need to do anything too quickly. I mean, solid lead. No worries right now. Not a lot of pressure being put on. Gibson, now guarded by Almonte. Kicks outside to Pagliarini. Back up top. Kicks over to Warden. Down low, McCarthy. Back behind to Turner. Turner up to Gibson. Gibson's got 4 goals tonight. The Tigers' leading scorer. Gibson passes inside to Warden. Julian Warden. Shot. Knocked high. Good defense by Cocoa Beach inside. Getting the stick check on the shot. Still Holy Trinity ball. McCarthy. Taking it in. Passes out to Turner. Turner up to Pagliarini. Now back up top to Gibson. Holy Trinity's already wasted 2 minutes this third quarter. Good clock management by the Tigers. Gibson stepping back, fires inside, pass down low, shot on goal. Does it go? Scooped up by Holy Trinity. Tigers going to bounce it back out. McCarthy. And just like that, they'll get reset once again. Romine up to Gibson. Again, no need to hurry if you're Holy Trinity. No shot clock in high school, so you got the rest of this 21 minutes you can use. Gibson. Gibson just going to roll back down the alley now. Eventually, Cocoa Beach just going to have to start pressing them no matter where on the field. Gibson dodging back and forth. Looking for a pass. Passes up top. Open shot. Julian Warden. Saved by Peck. Jacob Peck makes a great save. And now Cocoa Beach finally going to get an opportunity to clear it. Immediate pressure on the goalie once he leaves the crease. Pass up top. Almonte. The clear can't connect again. That's been one thing I've noticed tonight. Cocoa Beach has not been able to connect on clears at all. Something they'll, I guess, have to work on is Holy Trinity's been great on capitalizing there, scooping the ball up. So they're just taking it right out of the air. And now Holy Trinity can just start right back over. Gibson. Dylan Gibson taking his time, stepping outside. Only 8.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Nearly 4 minutes gone in this one. Holy Trinity just taking their time. Good pass inside on the cut. And a goal for Holy Trinity by Josh Romine. His second of the night. Romine's got number 21 on the year with that one. And now Holy Trinity leads 11-1, 11-1. So taking all the time they need, taking 3.5 minutes, and then gets the goal at the end of it. A dream possession there on offense for Holy Trinity. They lead 11-1.
That goal brought to you by 9 Round. 9 Round there, right there on Wickham Road in the Post Commons Plaza, next to the Publix, behind Gators Dockside.
Face-off eventually won by a deep hole for White Almonte, scooped it up, but now ball's still down as Cocoa Beach will scoop it up, and now Cocoa Beach wins the face-off, and they'll go on offense. Michael Helkins passes to Liam Pattison, outside Almonte, Landon Almonte. Good stick check there. Still down. Great defense, but still somehow scooped up. Was by Almonte. But they get a loose ball push on Holy Trinity, so still Cocoa Beach ball. Almonte inside. Liam Pattison shot. Saved out of the air by Justin Cole. And that clear is going to be taken by Cocoa Beach, so both teams struggling to clear it. Somehow keeping it in his stick. And ball down. Liam Pattison going to get pressured here by Christopher Moore. Pattison. Back up top to Pattison. Great stick checks there all night by Hudson Sanger.
Nice recovery by Patterson.
Pattison just running through a minefield in there. Passes back to Landon Almonte, their leading scorer. 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. And that pass misses to Sarnas out of bounds. Holy Trinity will get the ball back. Gotta say, soon, I mean, it might be dangerous, but Cocoa Beach just may have to start pressing Holy Trinity across the entire field, not even giving them that outside, because Holy Trinity is just going to try and hold the ball once they get it over midfield. See, the pressure is doing well so far for Cocoa Beach, keeping Holy Trinity on their toes. But now Julian Warden going to take it all the way in, gets through the defense. Warden going to roll behind the goal. Going to wrap it around now. Warden passes up top to Romine. And now Romine will slow it down and take his time. Under 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Josh Romine is going to hold the ball for the Tigers. Going to roll it out to Dylan Gibson. Gibson rolls back here, switching off with Paglarini. Gibson rolls behind the goal. We're already halfway through the third quarter. 6 minutes to go. Holy Trinity leads 11-1. Pass. Knocked out of the air by Cocoa Beach. Picked up by Peck, and they'll try and clear here. This clear will connect. And heave it up the field. Stolen again on the clear by Holy Trinity. Josh Romine with it now.
Finds Romine.
Romine passes to Warden. Julian Warden. Warden fires. Goal! Holy Trinity. Julian Warden from outside, way outside the top of the box. Fires, paints the top right corner, and that's a Holy Trinity goal. That's Warden's second of the night, I believe, is 21st on the season. And Holy Trinity's second goal of the third quarter puts them up 12-1.
I mean, just the ability to shoot from outside like that with such accuracy is scary.
I can't shoot that accurate from 5 feet away.
You'll get there, kid.
Mm-hmm. So back at midfield for the face-off.
Dean back at it.
Face-off getting set here. 5:44 to go in the third quarter. Holy Trinity leads by 11. Ball down. Face-off will be won by Cocoa Beach.
Nice ball there by Dayton Deaver.
Pass up ahead now. Sarnas with it for Cocoa Beach. Good stick check there. That's one thing I loved from the defense by Holy Trinity. Just the stick checks. Sometimes you'll see the checks they completely miss. Every check is pretty much hitting the stick. Even those trail checks are connecting with the stick. Good lift checks, just everything. Great, beautifully orchestrated. Shot saved up in the air by Cole. Cole on his knees saves a shot by Landon Almonte. Almonte is the leading scorer with 58 goals for Cocoa Beach. He's been held scoreless tonight. Cocoa Beach's one goal has come from Michael Hawkins. Now Cocoa Beach up top. Now you see the sun starting to set. It's going to be in the eyes of the goalie for Holy Trinity. And good pressure there. Passes out to Almonte. Under 5 minutes to go in the third quarter now. Liam Pattison takes it now. Stepping back. Set up a dodge is Sarnas. Sarnas getting pressured. Gets inside. Cole comes out to make the block.
Play by the Tiger defense, led by Shop.
And ball down. Got to be scooped up. Rolls straight in. Pass up ahead. Great ball movement. Somehow getting these passes in. Ball down. It'll be try to be scooped up by the goalie, Peck. And he'll clear it out.
Good pick up there.
Oh, good hit there by Christopher Moore. Clean hit. Pass inside.
Catch by McCarthy.
McCarthy on the ground somehow gets up and nearly gets that goal to go. Oh, my goodness.
How did he maintain that one in his stick and still get up a good shot? It's not like that was some wild shot that was super wide. That was an on-target shot, just slightly deflected off of the pipe.
Pass there, knocked up in the air and stolen by Liam Pattison. Yeah, he had like a power slide. There you'll get a whistle. And a foul there on Holy Trinity. Or actually, no, we have timeout. Cocoa Beach, they trail 12-1, 3:52 to go in the third quarter. The 1A District 7 championship game.
Again, we'd like to thank the FHSAA for granting the Brevard Sports Network permission to broadcast this championship game. And also we'd like to thank another one of our sponsors, 9 Round. See, 9 Round is not just a small little 30-minute exercise. It is an intense workout that will have you feeling accomplished, and you will watch your progression as you learn new skills and perfect new skills. Myself, how do I know so much about it? Well, I joined the 9 Round team, and I'll tell you, I've been there for probably about 2 weeks now. Friday will make it 2 weeks that I've started, and it's such an invigorating workout. It's 30 minutes. It's high intensity, kickboxing style workout, but I promise you, it gives you the confidence. You get through a workout and you're like, wow, that was tough, but I completed it. I completed that workout, and it gives you the confidence throughout the rest of the day. Just you feel like you're on top of the world. And Miss Patricia Shipman, the Shipmans, I get to see Miss Patricia Shipman, and just one of the many great motivators of 9 Round, and just all around great people. I heavily suggest, if you're skeptical, give them a call there at 321-441-3033 and go for a free workout. Your first workout is free. Go get the experience. And it's not even just like, it's not even you by yourself. You're competing against and with the community. The 9 Round community, it's a strong community. Everyone's so supportive. There are some gyms that claim this is a judgment-free zone. It is. This is a judgment-free zone. Everyone's cheering you on. Everyone wants to see you explode and get better. And, you'll get to see the documented journey here on the Brevard Sports Network of my journey to losing and becoming a better me through 9 Round.
Cocoa Beach now back on offense here. 3.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Landon Almonte. Almonte rolls up top. Passes to Tommy Demeter.
Sets a play here for Beach.
Great to see Demeter get in the game. That is a 7th grader playing in a high school district championship game. Ball down. And that one to go out of bounds. Holy Trinity ball here on the end line. Yeah, and with Cocoa Beach having, a JV team, seeing a 7th grader, one make varsity is impressive, and then now getting playing time in the district championship game is completely incredible for Tom Demeter. I mean, he's got 37 goals, too. Like, he is not
He's not just casually getting playing time.
Yeah, he's starter.
He's a big contributor for this Cocoa Beach team.
And they got him for 5 years, which is just incredible. That's more than you have people in college. Or no, 6 years.
Well, I don't know with that way that transfer portal works.
Yeah. Technically. Scooped up, and now Holy Trinity takes it back on offense. Quick moving here. That's Jackson Shopke. Passes scooped, grabbed right out of the air by Wyatt Almonte. Almonte with that bright yellow deep hole. Trying to step back, getting pressured. Heaving across, pass high. Check low for Schultz. Driving in, and a yard sale by Julian Warden. The midi forces it out. Warden stays in, making people fall to the ground here on this run. Warden make it up to the top. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Holy Trinity leading 12-1. I must say, Holy Trinity's had plenty of impressive games this season, but this one, to me, has been one of their most impressive performances. Cocoa Beach hasn't looked awful. It's just Holy Trinity just looked 100% on 100% of the time. They haven't had a moment where they looked like they were out of this game. Holy Trinity has just gone 110%. Cocoa Beach, they fought in it the whole time, but Holy Trinity has just kept up in the score to where we are now. Dylan Gibson taking it behind the goal. Under a minute and a half to go now in the third quarter. Gibson taking his time behind the goal.
Gibson back there directing traffic like, hey, move, guys, come on.
Just because they're up doesn't mean they want to stop playing. Shot!
Oh, ow, that one's going to hurt.
Yep, right off the leg of somebody. Pagliarini with the shot. Exactly 1 minute to go now in the third. Holy Trinity now just looking to run probably a minute off the clock. Probably try and put one shot in the cage at least. Gibson passes back out to Pagliarini. Pagliarini back to Gibson. Gibson with 4 goals today. Incredible performance for him. And Gibson will take all the way back to the top. Under 30 seconds to go now in the third. Regardless of the time, Holy Trinity doesn't really have a need to hurry here. 18 seconds. Gibson going to cut in here. Good dodge. Gibson turn around. And there's the flag on Cocoa Beach there. So whistle and a penalty for the Minutemen. 8.6 seconds to go in the third quarter. And that will put Holy Trinity man up, I believe. So Holy Trinity will go man up here. Looks like the penalty is on Michael Hawkins. He has their only goal of the day. Now he is in the penalty box. But only 8.6 seconds to go in the third. Holy Trinity may be looking to take a shot here before the end of the quarter. Gibson will get it in here. 5 seconds now. Doesn't look like Holy Trinity is going to take their shot at the end of the third quarter. To make sure Holy Trinity leads at the end of the third quarter here in the 1A District 7 championship game. 12-1, 12 more minutes, 1 more quarter left in this district championship game until we crown a Brevard County district champion.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by two walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk-On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Welcome back to the Brevard Sports Network. We'd like to thank Walk-Ons here for their partnership with the Brevard Sports Network. We also like to thank the Florida High School Athletic Association for granting us the rights to broadcast this Class 1A District 7 championship game. And, all their corporate sponsors, Gatorade Thirst Quencher, Main Event Lighting, the official photography company, Max Preps, the official scores and statistics of the FHSAA, the NFHS, the official online streaming partner of the FHSAA, Spectrum Sports, the official television partner of the FHSAA.
So here we go, the last quarter underway here in this district championship game. Holy Trinity with a solid lead here, 12-1 over Cocoa Beach. Holy Trinity just tried to close it out. We saw a pretty epic comeback in last year's game between these two teams, where Holy Trinity had to come back on Cocoa Beach. That was 4 goals. This one would have to be a little bit more. But, anything could happen. Lacrosse is probably the sport where the score can flip the quickest. So Gibson will hold it behind the goal here. Gibson dodges around. Gonna roll back now. Pass up top. Warden pump fakes. Pass over now to Romine. Romine back to Warden. Pagliarini with it. Now down to McCarthy.
Well, I think what you're seeing here with Holy Trinity is they're working on things. They're working on, how does this look fair? How does that look fair?
Shot by McCarthy.
Yeah, you want to get all that out before, state tournament, which will be up next. The road to Naples is where Holy Trinity, the winner of this game, will go. Where Holy Trinity is looking to go. Shot! Saved there. Shot by Pagliarini.
Shot by Pagliarini.
And it'll be Cocoa Beach ball now on the end line. 10.5 to go in this one. Peck will clear for the Minutemen. Said clears have been a struggle for both these teams, and that one down, scooped right out by Holy Trinity. So the clears continue to be a struggle. I guess kind of the playoff watch for these two teams. Holy Trinity was in a good situation coming to this game, even if they weren't to win it. Again, the winner obviously locked into the state playoffs. Cocoa Beach, they are right on the bubble. So a loss here would not be great for them. But, they're hovering on the bubble. So, it's going to be very, very unlikely for them to make the playoffs with this loss. A win was pretty much what they needed coming into this one. But, right on that bubble. So still would be a great season nevertheless.
And we'd like to thank Lee Rogenberg of Florida Lacrosse News for that. Check out FloridaLacrosseNews.com. Check them out on Twitter, FL Lax News. Check them out on YouTube. Great job when breaking down the entire state.
Get a over and back, or a offsides on Holy Trinity. Deep hole ran over, trying to keep Holy Trinity in possession. Fast break here for Cocoa Beach. Running in. Pass goes up, back on the ground. Fight for the ground ball. 1-on-1.
Pass intended for Sarnas.
Sarnas on the ground.
T-bone.
And Sarnas somehow comes out of that one with it. I believe that's Sarnas. No, that's Leadham Pattison. Great job there by him.
Demeter finds Hawkins.
Hawkins with it at the top.
To set it up.
Under 9 minutes to go in this one. Hawkins. Good pressure here. Get a flag there, I guess. Get a push in the back or maybe to the head. So Holy Trinity will go man down here in a minute. Hawkins. Passing now all the way down to Almonte. Landon Almonte. Monte steps in. Passes back out. Pass scooped up by Holy Trinity, but then the whistle. So Holy Trinity will go man down. Cocoa Beach will go man up. And they'll get possession back. 8:16 to go in this one. Again, Holy Trinity leading 12-1 in the 1A District 7 championship game. Winner makes it to states, whereas loser is going to have to wait and see until selection. I don't know if it's a Sunday, selection Sunday, but whatever.
I'm not sure on that.
Either way, other one will have to wait and see. So Cocoa Beach again right on that bubble. Unlikely that they get a slot as they're fighting for one as that ball rolls long. They're fighting. They're vying for a spot in the state playoffs. So Holy Trinity with a win would be a top 4 seed, 1 through 4 in the 1A. Probably 1A Region 2 or for him. Shot saved by Cole. Ball down. Still down. Getting dangerous in there, and the shot and a goal. Nope, we have a whistle. The goal will not count, I believe. It will not count. There was a whistle while the ball was still on the ground. But just even though the goal doesn't count, it got dangerous, as I said.
Hold on, though. It looks like the officials, they're going to talk about this. So the initial ruling was no goal.
There was a whistle before the shot got off. But depending on what that is, I mean, if it goes against Holy Trinity or something, that could. So we'll see. The whistle definitely got off before the shot. But as I said, that was getting dangerous. Cole's in there fighting for a loose ball. If he doesn't get that, the goal is wide open, and that's what ended up happening.
As the Jeopardy music sounds off here in the beautiful campus of Holy Trinity. This beautiful turf, $5.3 million upgrades done to the facilities here, and it's just fantastic. The turf you see here on the field is the same turf they use.
And the goal will count for the Minutemen. I didn't see who got the shot in. So Cocoa Beach nets a goal here with 7:46 to go in this one.
Team effort.
Yeah, we'll count that goal. Just whole team gave their effort on that one. And so now 12-2, 7:46 to go in the game.
42. Goal by 24.
24 is Tommy Demeter with the goal. That is his 38th goal on the season for Tommy Demeter.
We would like to thank the Cocoa Beach community there here in attendance for helping us out with that one.
I have no clue how they saw that one, but great job and thanks for the help. Pass inside, quick movement, shot, goal, and literally less than 10 seconds later, Holy Trinity does the same thing in the goal by number 25, Andrew Turner. That is their second leading goal scorer. That's his 38th goal of the year. Wasting no time, Holy Trinity responds just like last time. Makes it 13-2. 7:35 to go. So that took him 9 seconds to win the faceoff and go score.
I mean, that just shows you how deadly and potent this Tigers team really is.
Yeah, that was definitely credit where credit's due. That was impressive. And ball down in the face-off, fighting for it. It'll go to Holy Trinity initially, but I guess they got a push on Holy Trinity, so it'll be Cocoa Beach ball. Under 7.5 to go in this one. Cocoa Beach on offense, trailing in the fourth quarter. Trying to dodge inside. Almonte, ball hits the ground. Good defense. Ball still down, or no, in his stick. Almonte passes to Sarnas. Sarnas, great swim move there. Back inside, Sarnas, ball hits the ground. Gonna roll around. Back up top, shot! Oh, good there by Demeter again. That'll be Cocoa Beach ball, I believe. So Almonte will take it in for Cocoa Beach. Landon Almonte, their leading goal scorer. Almonte rolls one in on Cole. It's saved. Ball down. And it'll be Holy Trinity ball. Great save by Cole. And now clear opportunity for Holy Trinity. Sanger up. Finds Moore. Moore up ahead. Ball down and clear. Successful for Holy Trinity up ahead. Josh Romine passes down low to McCarthy. McCarthy up top to Romine. Romine rolls it back up top to Warden. Julian Warden rolls it over to Dylan Gibson. Gibson taking his time, dodges inside. Gibson driving all the way. Shot on goal, saved by Peck. Great save by Peck.
Gibson's shot is blocked by Peck.
Peck up ahead. This time Cocoa Beach is clear, will go. No! Great check there. Great wrap check. And Holy Trinity takes it. Cocoa Beach fans, I believe, wanted a slash, but that one was fair. All stick there. Great check, and now Holy Trinity ball. Pass up top to Romine. That's what I mentioned earlier. I mean, every player on Holy Trinity right now, their checks have been fantastic tonight. Just making it, hitting the stick like a wrap check is hard to make. It's kind of like a last-ditch effort. If you're running with somebody and landing it that well on the stick is impressive. Pagliano's shot goes high. And now McCarthy will take it off the end line. 5 minutes to go in this one. Holy Trinity leads late in the fourth quarter in the 1A District 7 championship game. McCarthy is going to drive in, getting double teamed now. Somehow gets it out. Kicks it back now to Romine. Romine drives in. Josh Romine. Pump fake shot. Now back outside to Pagliarini. Good pick set there by Schultz. Not going to help too much though. Pagliarini still being pressured by Sarnas. Non-stop pressure. Pass back outside to Gibson. Back up top to Warden. Warden rolls around now. Julian Warden. Shot. Goal for Holy Trinity. They're not done yet. Julian Warden with a hat trick and his 22nd goal on the season. And Holy Trinity leads 14-2. 4:17 to go in the game. Back at midfield for another faceoff. Only 4:17 to go in this one until one of these teams, most likely Holy Trinity, will be crowned district champions. And we got a false start on the faceoff by Holy Trinity. Cocoa Beach ball. Liam Pattison taking it up now for the Minutemen. Getting pressured immediately. No letting up here for Holy Trinity. Pass down to Sarnas. Pass all the way back up top to Hawkins. Hawkins tries to dodge inside. Almost getting through. Pass inside. can't be hauled in, and we got a foul. So they got a loose ball, off-ball push on Holy Trinity. Hawkins will take it in for, or no, not Hawkins, Almonte. Lennon Almonte. Almonte getting double teamed inside. Ball down. Flag. That flag looked like a bird. He threw it all the way up over the trees. And that one will go on Holy Trinity. So man up now for Cocoa Beach. 2:55 to go in the game. 14-2 the score here late in this one. So Holy Trinity just trying to close it out and claim what would be their second straight district championship, both over Cocoa Beach. So Almonte passes down. Cocoa Beach has one man up goal so far tonight. Pass to Demeter. Now up top, Hawkins pump fakes. Outside, ball down. It'll be scooped up by Holy Trinity. Holy Trinity will roll back. Getting pressured here. Dex Phipps. Now gives it back to Cole. Cole will clear. All the way back outside. Pass high. Now goes to the ground.
Nice save there by Combs.
And now Pagliarini up here, and the clear will be successful. 2 minutes to go in this one. Christopher Moore passes over now to Josh Romine. Romine passes over to Kelly. Back to Romine. Romine kicks to Bean. Minute and a half to go. Bean drives inside. Shot! Goal for Holy Trinity. Jackson Bean. That's their face-off guy. And that's his 12th goal of the season. And that extends the Holy Trinity lead. 15-2. 1 minute. Around 1 minute to go in this one. And that'll basically be the end cap on this one. Most likely.
And you know what? Congratulations to the Holy Trinity Tigers on becoming your Class 1A District 7 champions. You know what? Congratulations to Cocoa Beach too. They had themselves a 14-2 season. That's nothing. It's nothing to hang your head about. You know, they had a good run here in the district tournament, and now they just got to go home and see what the rankings unveil.
Got a ward there on Holy Trinity. 30 seconds to go in the district championship game.
We like to thank all of our sponsors. So, folks, here's what's going to happen. After this game ends, we're gonna shut the stream down. We're gonna go live on the field for the trophy presentation.
Shot by Almonte, saved by Cole. 10 seconds to go. And that will do it. Your back-to-back 1A District 7 champions, the Holy Trinity Tigers, win a district championship tonight. Congratulations to Holy Trinity. Great season for Cocoa Beach. Final score, 15-2. Holy Trinity plays a near-perfect game to claim, again, their second straight district championship.
Again, a great season for both teams. Holy Trinity for sure will be moving on. Cocoa Beach, they'll be sitting at home and waiting to see when these brackets come out.
So now, Holy Trinity books their ticket to the state tournament on the road to Naples.
All right, so we're going to log off here, and we're going to go down on the field for the trophy ceremony right here on the Brevard Sports Network. For Jackson Robb, I'm Caleb Brown for the Brevard Sports Network.